since the pandemic crushed travel here and really around the world, the TSA is reporting agents screened more than 1 million people in one day at U.S. airports this weekend. And for all of last week, more than 6 million. Travel is increasing. It's the best week since mid-March. Hawaii is now seeing an uptick in visitors since dropping its mandatory 14-day quarantine rule. You don't think you can just jump on a flight and head to the Big Island, though. CNBC's Jane Wells is there. She tried. How'd it go?
Well, I'm here. Look, Hawaii has to balance two things, a 12.5% unemployment rate and a 2.2 COVID positivity rate. And it is unique among the states. It has no borders. It can really control who comes in. And for the last 7 months, basically, nobody could come in here unless they were willing to stay at home for 2 weeks and not go outside. And believe me, they were hitting up violators big time, thousands of dollars in fines. Even the Surgeon General got pinged. So here's the economic impact. Look at this. Back in January, they had on average 28,000 arrivals a day. That plunged to a little over 700 this summer. Then there was Thursday's reopening when over 10,000 people showed up. That was a huge snapback. Caught airport officials off guard. My little home videos don't really show the magnitude. So many people arrived who hadn't followed all the rules instituted beforehand. Officials became a little overwhelmed. Let me kind of walk you through an example of those rules. Look, if you come to Hawaii, you have to first go on the state website, fill out a form if you don't want to quarantine. You get this QR code. Then before you come here, you have to go get a Hawaii-approved COVID test at a Hawaii-sanctioned, trusted site on the mainland before you can even come here. And that has to be done 72 hours before you land.
That sounds like a lot.
Yes.
How'd it go?
Well, it wasn't easy. By the way, you have to pay for that COVID test. We paid $128, and to find a trusted site, take a look. The closest one we could find was 80 miles away at a Walmart in Palmdale, and we didn't get the results until we were in the air when we landed on Saturday, so that was fun. Then when we land, you got to check out this video because my husband's in it. We came to the Big Line. Now, only this island, you have to get a second test, a rapid antigen test at the airport. He was a good sport about it. And you can't leave till you get a negative antigen test. If you're positive, you have to get another PCR test, and then you got to quarantine. Some people were taking hours to get out of here. For us, it was pretty good. But once you're out, Shep, if you look at my little driving videos, the island is wide open. The beaches are open. There isn't any traffic. You do notice the homeless more, and the police seem to be trying to get a handle on that starting yesterday. Many hotels, Shep, are not open yet. Some restaurants not fully open. But hey, it's Hawaii. Yes, it is.
What happened to all the people who got there on Thursday but didn't follow all the rules?
And also Friday, yeah, there were a lot of people who didn't. The state was so overwhelmed, they started accepting any negative COVID test. It didn't have to be from a trusted partner. That waiver ends today. If you didn't have any of that and didn't have your little QR code, you were supposed to quarantine. But between you and me, I think a few people probably slipped through the cracks.
I bet they did. Aloha and mahalo for your cooperation, Jane. See you soon. Enjoy. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.